Okay, so in last we are talking about the agile, correct? So that is the flow because I know that it's hard to get it, but just I giving the the whole structure in one place. If you see that we were talking about the task, correct? So task is falls under the sprint, and sprint contains sprint is window. So that window contains the different tasks, and that those tasks will be assigned to the different team members, correct? So the team members will start working the sprint, which window we I'm giving, I'm just mentioning sprint. So it have the timeline, correct? So the timeline, it's depend on the the organization to organization. Sometimes they given the 2 weeks sprint, sometimes 3 weeks, maximum it will be 4 weeks. But majorly, the people follow the 2 weeks sprint, means within 2 weeks that is sprint. Sprint means that window, within the window, whatever the task should be completed within a 2 weeks. Correct? So if you see that the task breakout and here, and then after testing and every the other phases would be the same. It goes for the testing, whatever the phases, development, everything should be done within this week, the 4 weeks, and then after it will goes for deployment, and it will be your work should be done. So it contains also the daily standard. If you see on the right hand side, correct? It's a daily standard meeting would be there. There is some like uh, containing the all the manage he managing the all the things over what epics, what things need to be done, what other things should be done. So he will take it out everything. He will be the kind of managing all the projects, a project in terms of epic, whatever the project are assigned into the agile, correct? So that is the overall thing. I don't want to deep dive into it because it's a huge topic, but it's majorly if you see that the process, it's pretty much straightforward. Where the product owner should be there. Product owner is provide the create the epic. Initiative contains the epic. Epic contains the sprint. So sprint contains the that sprint contains the task, user stories which we will mention. The user stories they have the sprint planning. Might be your team lead or BA would connect with the product owner. They will decide it, both person will decide the what should be done. So under the user stories there is the acceptance criteria. Acceptance criteria, what does mean? So whatever the requirement they have given, under that the mutual understanding between the your BA or team lead or developer would be there. So they will accept that criteria, that what they are going to do under this task. Correct? So if they say no, I need this four field on this form. So those only four fields should be created. But it's not strictly followed. You know that if you are working into the serving to services to the customer, so definitely there is a some uh, the probability that you can make flexibility, but in best practices way, you should not follow the you should not tailor after the getting the acceptance criteria and your sprint has been started, then it should not tailored or it should not modified, correct? So that's how the criteria, but there it would be tailored way. So people, if your owner, uh, your customer is there, so if you want to make the changes, then definitely you have to do those changes, correct? And you can see lots of things after finishing all the things, correct? Then there is a sprint retrospective. What does mean? Where you review the whole, like 2 weeks, one sprint is completed. So the people will review it. Every people, they will provide their feedback, what goes well, what does not, and what need to be improve into the terms of improvement. Your scrum master will connect, or your lead will be taking out that feedback. It's not every organization follows, frankly speaking, but definitely this will be uh, this this will be more into the process oriented the organization which followed by them. And yeah, because that as a developer, as a support engineer, you have lots of work around it, correct? So definitely it's hard to make it, but definitely many organizations who have such criteria, then we have to follow strictly. Mostly into the fintech companies. Fintech is financial technologies company. They followed this strictly the process. They do not skip any part of any process. Correct. So if we are saying that it's a sprint retrospective meeting should be there, so definitely you have to conduct that. Correct. Now move on to this. It's the same way, it's in different like no, it's the same details on the different image that they have provided, so it will give you the more clarity. Correct. So everything is here in one place. Any question till now? Anyone have? Okay.
No, Gaurav.
Okay.
Like, what is the meaning of daily scrum? That is.
Okay. Daily Scrum is a call. Correct. So daily Scrum, I mentioned about the 2 weeks sprint. Correct. So in 2 weeks, every day you have a 15 minutes call with your scrum master, or your lead should be available. And every team members who have belonged to that sprint, those are working on the task or user stories, so they have to attend that call, and they have to if any hurdle or any issues that you are facing into the challenges, so you have to raise the voice under that meeting. If any organization follows the same name would be there. It's a daily scrum call. We have a daily scrum call. So daily scrum call, it's follow the agile process. It's part of agile. You can see here at the top. It's a daily scrum, correct? So it's a flow that we talked about in the previous flow. If you see, this is the flow, correct? One to four sprint. The sprint is followed, but here you can see it's a 24-hour sprint. Sorry, it's saying a 24-hour sprint, but it's kind of daily stand-up call. Correct?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a daily stand-up call. Sometimes they call daily stand-up, sometimes they call daily stand-up. So these are the depends on the organization, but it's part of your agile.
Okay.
So Kanban, it's a different framework. Scrum, Kanban, but they follow the same. They follow the same strategy, same agile framework, and everything. It's different. You can see I just taken out some details. You can watch it out. Nothing it's a different part. Only the structure is structure in terms of appearance, how it appears. The Scrum having the different appearance here. They have the some flexibility, or that they provided, but it's followed the same agile framework methodology they follow. Nothing else. Okay. So stories, epic initiatives, which we have talked about it. Correct. Correct. The epics is large work that can be broken down into the number of small tasks. Correct. So initiative collection. So here is the structure. The first is initiative. Might be some they given they didn't give the name, but always been Jira. I saw that is structure followed. The initiative means what you are going to develop. For example, within 3 months, I'm going to develop this software. This is your initiative. Correct? Now, LPA. What is LPA? LPA contains the contain the larger task, but its outcome should be some name. Like no,
Your voice is breaking.
okay. Still, it's broken.
It is better.
Okay, okay. So which we have talked about it like no epic contains the like no if you remember that like earlier I talked about the uh, customer service management module, correct? Then customer service management contains the different tasks, stories, user stories, if you remember, correct? You can see that's first is like no initiative, then epic one, if you follow epic one, then is story task, correct? Then your subtask, if there is subtask required, then you can create the subtask, correct? So this is the like no the structure which you will getting into the different application, the same structure. That's how. Any question till now into the agile or like no a framework or related to this epic stories, anything? This terminology just you have to remember because sometimes people take out this name. If I have like no, during your interviews, they will like mention if I have this stories, correct? So how you will progress, correct? So might be sometimes if you are going for like no higher position or like no you are into that position that you are managing the team or you are delivering something. So might be they will ask, do you hear about the agile like no framework? Have you aware about the this application, how it followed, what is mean by like epic stories or whatever whatsoever, correct? Or they will ask in other way around how you will manage your like no bigger task, like no if you have to develop this application, how you will manage that, correct? So then you will have to answer on this basis, like no we can manage and how it divided, there is a division. If I have this, then there is a transparency between the deliveries and the what we have delivered to the customer, it's fully delivered, and there is a transparency between the customer and the like no client, sorry, customer and like no who is providing the services. So there would be transparency under that, correct? So these questions will like no arise during your interview when you are going for the like no such kind of position, and like no job responsibility would be there. So Scrum, it's a simple like no which we have talked about the window, correct, kind of window. So it, like no if you see that the uh, it's a value, principle, and practices. So it's kind of the task which contains the different angles. So Scrum contains the state, Scrum contains the task. Correct? So it's kind of
Your
framework.
voice is breaking again. It's like fading away.
Yeah. My network is getting down. Now it's fine.
Yes, yes, good to go.
Okay. So this is how like no uh it's kind of the same, it's a kind of a structure which follow the like some of the process and practices. That's it, nothing else. It's followed under the agile, nothing. So stories, epic, task, we talked about it, so we do not stay on this. Let's see like the next slide.
So I have one question in this one. Can you please move one slide back? Yes.
Yeah,
So
one
like
more.
you explained about, yeah.
Yeah,
So I have a question regarding Scrum. So you explained about like in the beginning the project management and PMP. So here also what I can see is that Scrum is an agile project management framework. So is it somewhat related or is it different methodology altogether different? Like
yeah.
I
That
have
is,
seen some hirings. Yeah, please.
yeah. I got your point. So it's a like no, it's a application that follow the this structure, correct? So managing the projects, project management is not only the like no in terms of you are interacting with your seniors and all that, correct? So it's a agile project management framework, correct? So where you are actually you are into the delivery side and or you are development side, you are developing something and you are delivering those parts. But those deliveries also belongs to your under the project management, correct? We are like no different uh angles of like no you managing the project. Someone is like no project management who have like no like no the they managing the employees, correct? They managing the colleagues, sorry, they managing their new hires and lots of things are there, correct? So they have the different angles of project management. It's not only, it's a framework for your development structure which it's a majorly which focus on that, correct? If you see that, it's not says like no only the project management, it's an agile project management framework. So in terms of agile, so like no, which we have talked about it here, correct? So where the project name would be there and that project would be different tasks, sorry, different structured name structure in terms of like no we are going to customer like no, customer management module, correct? So that module is epic. Now the stories are created, correct? So this is also you are helping some of the project on the delivery side, correct? The PMP is a standard one, like no how to manage the like no, your peoples are there under you, correct? What if you got the project, newly project, how you will get the like no costing and everything? What, how many people you have to hire for the particular projects, correct? Means before the initiative, the PMP is like before the initiative and you are going to follow that, correct? Now this agile scrum project framework, after those initiative which are delivery side, like no you are going to develop and deliver to the end customer or like no the customer who is your client, correct? Now it comes into the picture. Both are the part of the your project management but in different angles, correct? Like no, the PMP is talk about your standards, what you need to follow if you are into the project management. Any project, like no, any project you are managing, how you will follow, like no, what need to be had, what need to be done, how you will achieve, if lead is required, means different angles are there, correct? But in this, we are talking about agile scrum project management framework, correct? Is it clear?
Yes, yes. Thank you, Gaurav. Clear.
Oh, okay. Now we have already talked about it. So it's same. So we already discussed about the software development cycle. So waterfall different models are available, but majorly nice model. And if you see the same design, like whatever design is there, in Agile also the same thing followed. Agile also same thing followed, but it follows into the one sprint. So like development, requirement, anything, maintenance, testing. Till testing is followed. After testing it failed, then again the waterfall model followed under game. Okay. So that's all at my end for today. On the next session, we will start the ServiceNow introduction and basic structure. We are going to talk about it, and I will give you some links and like no now learning how like no your PDI personal development instance and everything will be generated, uh, and like now learning and community. So those things, product documents and everything, we will talk about in the next session. Okay. Till now, like no, if you have any question, feel free to drop the message on WhatsApp, or if you want to connect on the call, that would be fine. If I'm available, definitely we can connect over the call. Okay. So you can watch it out this video, and I will upload this like the video on the YouTube also, so that it's always be available. So if you want to like uh, explore it, or like something you want to re review the all the details over there what we have talked about it, because it will be not easily understand. It's only theory part. It's not into the practical, frankly speaking. So it's always too hard to get it at the first time. When you are getting into the picture, then you will come to know how it followed. Correct? So that's how. Okay. Any question anyone have? No. Okay. So I will take it as a no. Thank you so much for joining this call. Correct. So we will continue. I will share the topic on WhatsApp for next session. Correct. So you will continue, and I already shared the content, what we are going to follow. I am updating the content. I'll check it out and reshare with you guys. Okay. So till now we will follow the same content, and I'll share the next topic on WhatsApp. So thank you for joining. Have a great day ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, Gaurav. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Same to you. Same to you.